Well, a study out of the University of Calgary revealing new understanding about the evolution of our diet and our teeth. Vivek Venturaraman from the U of C joining us this morning. Vivek, thanks for taking time for us. And this all looks like it has to do with the shift in diet. What did you find?
Yeah, thanks for having me. So we were able to identify an evolutionary process called behavioral drive. And what this means is that our ancestors, and we're talking deep time here, a couple million years ago, they had switched to eating certain kinds of food well before their skulls and teeth actually reflected it by a difference of about 700,000 years. And this shows that our ancestors were being really flexible in a changing environment. And that's partially what led us to us sitting here today.
And so how unusual is that type of shift in human evolution?
This is the first time that behavioral drive has been documented in the human fossil record. We see it in a few other animals, but this seems to be pretty unique. But this does raise the question of whether it's a more general, sort of process.
And does it say anything about the potential for human adaptation going forward?
Well, it reinforces that humans are very flexible creatures, and our ancestors were really flexible as well. We have a much more sophisticated culture than our ancestors did, and so we are constantly evolving. And the story of human evolution is that we've been really good at getting energy from the environment. And today we've taken this to such an extreme that it's actually becoming bad for us. So we're getting actually too many calories from our food, and that's part of what is making us sick.
So interesting. What are the next steps with the research?
Well, we'll be looking for behavioral drive in other animal systems. But more generally, I'm just really interested in how humans continue to change, right? How our food is getting more energy dense and softer, and the kind of impact that this is going to have on our teeth and our skulls and our health issues moving forward.
And are we seeing types of evolution with our teeth and our jaws and our skulls right now with this change? You mentioned obviously this change for the worse, many would argue, in terms of sort of what we're eating. Will we see changes to those things with the actual food that we are eating now?
I think we likely will. One example that a lot of people will be familiar with is if you've ever had your wisdom teeth taken out. This is something that would not have happened 20 or 50,000 years ago. This is because we eat really soft foods and our jaws actually get shorter than they should be, which causes crowding. So I think this is something that we all deal with on a daily basis.
It's such interesting research. Thanks so much for sharing it with us this morning. Really appreciate it. That is Vivek Venturaraman from the U of C.
Thanks.
Thanks.